Hi guys, welcome to section 5 of my Q&A video. I know they've been long. I hope you agreed with the fact that I've broken them up for you rather than one massive video. Enjoy. Jenna Oakes asked, what would be your dream job? I don't know. When I was younger, I really wanted to be a lawyer. I studied law for a very long time before I realised that contract law was the most boring thing on earth, and then I spent the last 2 years of my last job doing that. So I don't think you know what you truly want to do until you're doing it. However, I think if I won the lottery tomorrow, I would probably open some form of dog rescue centre kind of place, and take all the dogs that other pounds were going to put down, like the healthy animals or the animals that could be saved if they had like an operation or something. I don't believe in keeping an animal alive when it's not kind, but in this country, and I think in quite a few countries, a lot of pounds and rescue centres, they put healthy animals asleep if they're not homed within a certain time period. So I'd probably open one of those for dogs, because dogs are my favourite. But yeah, there's loads of jobs I probably would like. I'd like to be a party planner. I'd love to do you know, if I could do a train, I don't know if I'd want to do it as a job, but if I could go on a course, you know, when you go to those big expensive shops and especially like at Christmas, they have amazing window displays. If I could do a course where they did that, I'd quite like that. But I don't know if I'd want to do it as a job. And of course, my dream job would be a full-time vlogger. Yeah, my life isn't that interesting to be a full-time vlogger. Alex Tomlinson asked, what's my favourite ice cream flavour? I really like mint ice cream, especially white mint ice cream. And I like anything that's got like pistachio nuts in. So if somewhere there is a white mint ice cream with pistachios in, that would probably be my epic favourite. Raw Cannibal asked, do you like mushrooms? Yes, I like them cooked. I also have my mushrooms raw in salad sometimes. Raw Cannibal also asked, what's your favourite makeup? I like it all apart from foundation and lip gloss. But if I could only pick one, it would be liquid eyeliner. Raw Cannibal asked, how many brothers stroke sisters have you got? I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. I'm the youngest of 4. Yes, Juju's, Caroline and Michael. Monica Andre asked, what's the dog's name? His name is Darwin George, and he's my baby. Also asked, what's my favourite colour? Pink or purple, depending on my mood. Alex Tomlinson asked, since around what age did you like makeup? I was really late. I wasn't really allowed to wear it until I was a bit older, so I'm going to say 14, 15. Alex also asked, what's your favourite movie? My favourite movie of all time is Human Traffic, but the editor's cut. Love, love, love it. It is just the best film I think I've ever seen. We watch movies quite a lot, but it is just, I could watch it again and again and again. I really did like, what did we watch recently that I liked? Contact Nation, with Jude Law and Gwyneth Paltrow and Matt Damon. I really enjoyed that. I love zombie films. But my favourite, if I could only watch one movie for the rest of my life, it would be Human Traffic. Alex Tomlinson asked, do you like reading books? I used to read a lot when I was a student. I did A-level literature, and before that point, I really enjoyed reading. I'd probably have read a book, maybe 2 books a week. English literature unfortunately killed that for me. because there was so much pressure on you were reading books that you wouldn't have personally chose for yourself. So I don't read as much as I used to, basically because education time kind of took the enjoyment out of it. If I was going to read now, it's normally when we're on holiday, and I normally read trashy autobiographies. Last time we went abroad, I think I read Gok Wan's, and I read Dear Fatty by Dawn French, which made me cry. But no, it's one thing I really should get back into. I should read more. Deborah Montario asked, what's your favourite beauty product? Liquid eyeliner. Another one I don't know how to pronounce. I think it is Amy L English, but I don't know how you say that all in one go. If you could only use one item of makeup, what would it be? Now, if I could rotate it, if I was having a bad skin day, it would be Collection Concealer. If I was having a good skin day, it would be liquid eyeliner. Beauty Syndrome Baby, how old are you? I'm 31. Charlotte Bennett, what's one makeup product you could never live without? I'm quite flexible, so there isn't one thing. Obviously, if there was a law banning liquid eyeliner tomorrow, I'm sure I would cope. I'd just probably wear a lot more dark eyeshadows. Yeah, I wouldn't cry. Well, I might cry if they banned it. I'm not sure. Blip Blop Iffy, BLIPBLOPIFY, asked, how much do you spend on your makeup products? That's a really good question. I don't know. I did the video, how much your face costs. I think it was last year. And that was kind of shocking because obviously you added up the cost of everything. But I don't know, I don't buy makeup every week. I'm not, I don't go shopping every weekend to buy makeup or anything like that. So it's really hard to put a figure on. Obviously, we recently went away for the weekend, and I went to Mac, and I went to the Beauty Barn, and I went to Boots, and obviously I spent quite a lot of money then. But on an average week, I probably spend zero because I don't buy something every week. So I don't know, and I'm too scared to work it out. Lucy Dorr, if you could change one thing about your life, what would it be? I'm kind of one of those people that I believe everything happens for a reason. If I could change one thing, I would have probably got married sooner. Because me and John were together 7 years before we got married. I'd probably got married sooner because my daddy passed before I got married. So that's probably one thing. Lucy Dorr also asked, would you describe yourself as girly? Hell to the yes. I like polka dots, and I like heart patterns, and I like glitter and sparkly things, but I can also be quite laddie. I enjoy shouting at referees at rugby matches, and I can swear like a sailor when it suits me. So yeah, I'm girly, but when it suits, I think. Lucy Dorr also asked, what part of Cornwall do you live in? I'm from Plymouth. I'm originally from St Austell, but I've lived kind of all over. Obviously I lived in St Austell, and I lived in Mevergizzy, I've lived in Redruth, I've lived in Camborne, so all over. Lucy asked, who is your favourite YouTuber? That's a really hard question. Who's your favourite YouTuber, Lucy? I really love Judy from It's Judy's Time, It's Judy Time, and It's Judy's Life, and her husband Benji. Even though John does mock me because he does his little Juliana voice, because obviously in her vlogs that's what her child's called. And I really like Fleur from Fleur de Force. I like Louise from Sprinkle of Glitter, Tanya and Jim. On the smaller scale, I really enjoy Elaine 12 Jones. Her vlogs are really, really good. I really like, I can't remember what Nikki's channel is called. I want to say Knick Knack or something. I just call her Nikki, which that's her name. She does amazing hauls. Vinny from Little Miss Style Guru, really like her videos. If I'm going to go over the... Oh, Karen, Chocky Kaz, love her videos. If I'm going to go across the water, I'm going to say Jane from Moments of Colour. There's so many. I could probably do a whole video on it, and I probably will one day. Juliana asked, who do you love the most? I'm going to say my hubby. He is my bestest friend because I'm that sad. So yes, I love him the most, and then it'd probably be my mummy, and then it would be Darwin. But well, some days I probably love Darwin more than anybody, but yeah. Officially Joyce asked, can you do a draw my life video? I can't draw. I was kind of considering the idea of doing one, but like with photos. I'm not sure, I can't draw, but I could try. Adrienne asked, what do you do in your free time? YouTube. YouTube. Keeping up with the Kardashians, and YouTube with a little bit of shopping maybe. Juliana asked, who inspires you the most? I'm not really sure. I get a lot of inspiration from a lot of different people. My dad was a big inspiration to me growing up, because he didn't have a very nice start in life, but he still kind of put himself out there, be it for, being in the army and being, fighting for his country, and then being in local government. So he kind of inspires me. My mum inspires me from her strength of how she was when my dad passed. My husband inspires me so much. He went to, he did his degree later on in life. That was really inspirational because he had, he had a full-time job, but it was like a real full-time job. It wasn't like 38, 40 odd hours. It was like 60 hours. And he was doing a degree, and then he was doing his photography business also. And then he had me nagging him. So that, and he still achieved all of that. So that's, I get a lot of inspiration by that. It Girl Daria asked, what's your favourite makeup product? I think I'm going to stay uniform with previous answer and say liquid eyeliner. Charlotte Bennett asked, what's the craziest hairstyle you ever had? When I was last year of secondary school, it was very cool. This was like 97, I'm going to say, where you had a bob and you had it cherry red, and then you had what was called an undercut. So like just the back though, this was all full length, and then you had the back shaved like a grade 1 or 2. And when I had it done, my dad killed me. So that was kind of out there. I went through a stage where I had dreads, which I loved. I'd probably still do that if I could get away with it. I've had blue hair, purple hair, pink hair. I had purple and pink hair quite recently, actually. Like last October, my hair was purple and pink. So I've kind of done a lot of different things. I keep my hair long now because that's how I prefer it. I'm probably a little bit too old to have my hair as long as it is, but hey, I'll get over it. Oh, I had a perm once. That was hideous. Didn't suit me at all. Lorraine E asked, what do you like best about living in the UK? My John's here. We live in a very beautiful part of the country. There's beaches and there's fields and there's woods, and it's very pretty. It's a slower pace of life in the part of the UK that we live. Yeah, I'm gonna say just the pace of life. It's an O, and then in our alphabet, or in an English alphabet, it's a back to front N, a back to front R. And then the second name is a back to front R, a K, a back to front N, an M, an O, a B, and an A. Picture's very pretty. You've asked, have you ever been bullied at school? No is the correct answer to that. I went to a very small school. I live in a very rural area. You know, when I was at primary school, there was something like 20 in a class. I think my secondary school probably had a couple of thousand people in it. It wasn't big. I've had the same friends since I was at nursery school. I think that comes from being in a very rural area. I'm very lucky that I wasn't bullied, because I think the terminology back then was a boff at school. I was deputy head girl, I was in the choir, and I was in the orchestra, and I was a very, very late bloomer. I looked like a boy until I was 15, apart from the long hair. So I probably had all the aspects that would have been bullied, but for some reason I wasn't. I think part of that was having confidence and self-belief in myself, which was kind of instilled by my parents. SJ513 said, if you had to pick a brand, what would be your favourite and why? It doesn't say of what. It doesn't say if it's like handbags or makeup. So I'm going to pick house products, and I'm going to say Cath Kidston. I love Cath Kidston accessories, and I love Cath Kidston handbags and housing stock. Not housing stock, that's houses, but like house products. I love the clothes, but I'm too fat to fit in them. I love Cath Kidston. I love the fact that it feels and looks, it doesn't feel, but it looks vintage. MZFull asked, what do you do on your hair when you have your beachy waves? I use TGI Catwalk Salt Spray. I love it. Sue Foster, what is your favourite thing to do if you have 3 hours completely to yourself? Sit in front of a camera and talk to myself, then edit it, scrutinise it, and put it on the internet. Yeah, YouTube videos. If YouTube isn't allowed as an answer, I'd probably watch a horror film or a zombie film, because John doesn't like those, so I watch them by myself. The next question is by a beautiful girl, but I'm going to pronounce her name wrong, so I'm going to spell it Zaimaz. Who is your favourite fashion designer? Now, fashion designers don't make clothes for fat people, but I really like Vivienne Westwood jewellery, so yeah, I'm going to say Vivienne Westwood. Dawn Patton asked, what are your favourite YouTube people to watch? What part of Cornwall do you live? And what inspired you to start your own YouTube channel? My favourite people to watch, I do watch a lot of other beauty gurus. I watch a lot of vloggers. Comedy-wise, I watch Jenna Marbles and Hannah Hart and Daily Grace. But on the whole, I do what it is beauty gurus and vloggers, and pretty much a good 90% would be British ones. What part of Cornwall do I live in? I live in the west part of Cornwall. What inspired you to start your own YouTube channel? My blog sucked. Lauren Devonport asked, my question is, what's your desert island beauty product? Well, if I was on a desert island, suncream? Probably it'd be my Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturiser, because obviously there's an SPF there, but it protects your skin, protects your hands. I've also been known, if I've got flyaways, to put it in the ends of my hair. So if I'm only allowed to take one, that would be my one. Tootsie M asked, what made you first start doing YouTube videos? My blog sucked. I couldn't spell. She said, you are an inspiration. That's why I love watching your videos. Oh, that's so kind of you. You seem like a very bubbly and confident lady. Confident, I agree with you. I was brought up to be big-headed, You know, my dad was one of those people who always kind of told me, you can do whatever you want, you can be whatever you want. My eldest sister Juju's basically told me I was beautiful every day. Now, she may be deluded, but it made me confident enough to go out there and face the world. Numra, second name Maryam, asked, if you could only have 3 makeup items for the rest of your life, which ones would you have? Makeup, so not moisturiser. I would have... That's a good question. I would pick Maybelline Line Stiletto eyeliner, liquid eyeliner in black. I would have Collection 2000, or it's not called Collection 2000, Collection 18-hour or 24-hour concealer in shade 2, and I would pick MAC lip luster in Cockney AB2, because the concealer you can use as a highlighter under the eyebrows and down here, cover all the nasty bits. If I put liquid eyeliner on, I can get away most of the time without mascara. And obviously with a lipstick, you can wear it as lipstick, and you can rub a little bit on your cheeks for a bit of blush. When are you coming up? Hello, hello, you said hello. Thank you. Oh, yes, you're handsome. FMV Yvonne asked, my question is, what foundation do you use? And I don't. I'm not a foundation wearer. I've never found one that I'm in love with. Mummy Yankee asked, where so you live? How old are you? I live in Cornwall in England, and I am 31. Psychora1 asked, what's your favourite lipstick? Really enjoying my new MAC lipstick, which is Cockney. I'm really liking the MUA lip stains at the moment. Favourite lipstick of all time, I think it may eventually be this, but I'm actually going to say it is Chubby Stick, Clinique's Chubby Stick in Super Strawberry. Caspan Summer asked, how did you meet your husband? We worked together. Maybe a little bit about your wedding story, engagement, wedding. I actually have a picture montage of my wedding in my videos. I look rather good. The boobies look amazing. John looks so handsome. I can't really do it justice. I would go and check out that video and you can see our beautiful wedding. Girly Daisy, what's your favourite drugstore brand? I really like MUA. Pebbles Flintstone asks, where in England do you live? I live in Cornwall. Do you use the tube? No, we don't have the tube in Cornwall. However, if you watched my recent vlogs when I was in London, we use the tube then. They're quite safe. Sometimes they're slightly overcrowded, but they're fine. I don't mind going on the tube. I'm more worried about going up the escalators, because at some of the stations they're really steep. But yes, the tube is great, but no, we don't have it in Cornwall. What is your favourite food in England to eat? I really like risotto, curry, and everything. What is your favourite shop in England to shop at? If there was a Cath Kidston shop near me, I'd probably go there every day because I love it. We live in a rural area, there aren't that many shops here, but it just makes shopping in an area when there are shops even that more special. What's my favourite thing about living in England? I've never lived anywhere else, so I don't really know how to compare it. I've never lived out of the country. Obviously me and John, we have daydreams when we're abroad, like, oh yes, we could live here, look at the lifestyle. I never say never. You know, there's a good chance one day we may live somewhere else, but yeah, I like living here because it's the only thing I know. In England, obviously I choose to live in the part of the country that I'd live in. Have you ever been to North America? I've never been to any part of America, but I would love to. I'd love to see all of it. Me and Joanne really like that man versus food thing, and I'd like to go all across America and do every single challenge that he's done, because I'd like to travel and meet all the wonderful people and experience all those experiences in America, and I'm greedy and I want to eat the portion sizes that you seem to have out there. BH16 asked, what's your favourite type of lip product? I like a matte lip. Phew, and that's all over. If you've watched this from beginning to end, thank you. In total, I have been recording for almost 2 hours and 20 minutes. So, bejesus knows how long this is going to take me to edit. But if you've watched it all, thank you. I think you deserve a thumbs up, but if you want to give me a thumbs up, that'd be wonderful. If there's any questions I've missed, anything else you'd like to know, pop it down below, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.